The Guardian wrote this great article about how several states in the U.S. are now punishing women who miscarry their babies, okay? In fact, there were 3 different examples written in this article alone. And one of them had to do with a woman in Mississippi by the name of Rennie Gibbs, who was accused of murder and faces a life sentence in prison because she delivered a stillborn at 36 weeks. Now, it turns out investigators looked at her past and they saw that she used to do cocaine, and now bada bing, bada boom, oh, she was doing cocaine while she was pregnant. We consider that murder. We're going to try to lock her up for life. Okay, there was another case in Alabama involving a woman by the name of Amanda Kimbrough, and she also miscarried, but when she was pregnant, the doctor told her, hey, you're pregnant with a Down syndrome baby. But since she is against abortion, she decided to deliver the baby anyway and keep it. After the baby was born, it did not survive, it died, and now she's also facing 10 years in prison because of it. Okay, so this is happening throughout the country, and it's very much under the radar, and it's crazy, especially since in these states, if you abort the baby legally, it's totally fine. But if you don't abort the baby and you try to have the baby and you miscarry, then all of a sudden you're going to be locked up in prison. Of course, it's a way for right-wingers to pave the road to make abortion illegal.
No, they have no heart. I mean, the ironic thing here is that they think they're trying to help life. But, you know, going after women and judging how they live. Look, do we want women doing cocaine while they're pregnant? Of course we don't want that. That's terrible, right? But then you're going to open up a situation where you're judging every single miscarriage. Did you deserve it? Was it your fault? And then you make women feel terrible about something that happens incredibly common. And then we're starting police investigations because apparently we're a police state. And the list goes on and on as to why this is such a terrible idea.
So what's going to happen if this kind of behavior continues? Oh, so a pregnant woman decides that she needs a cup of coffee during her pregnancy. She happens to drink a cup of coffee at some point in her pregnancy, and because of something completely unrelated, she ends up having a miscarriage, and then we're going to throw her in jail as well because she didn't do everything exactly right throughout her entire pregnancy? These people make me sick. These are the sickest people on the planet. And to put innocent people like this in prison, you have absolutely no soul. And I have no sympathy for people like that. And you know, I don't know if this is tied into the whole private prison thing where private prisons are lobbying to politicians to make it easier for people to get locked up for minor offenses. I don't know if it's related, but all of this just makes me realize more and more Americans are going to spend time in prison for things that they should not be spending time in prison for. And this is a perfect example of it.
Right. And, you know, Republicans who say that they are against big government are such a joke.
I know.
Does it get any more big government than this? To come in and judge, you know, how you were during the pregnancy based on the miscarriage and then decide if you should go to jail or not? This is as big government as it gets. It's intrusion. It's getting into your womb, etc. They love big government as long as it's their asinine ideas that are being enforced by big government. So on top of being, as you said, soulless, they're also giant hypocrites.
Absolutely. And you know, just one more point for you guys. In South Carolina, 300 women have already been arrested because of actions that they've taken during their pregnancy. So actions that lawmakers in South Carolina have deemed dangerous for the unborn child. Okay, and who knows what that is? I mean, I gave you a couple egregious examples already. But we can't do this. What's happening to our country?